You won't believe this story. I got a fine from my HOA for $50,000. $50,000. And for what? For illegally controlling the water flow on my own property. Let me set the scene for you. My house is at the bottom of a hill, and there's a creek that runs right through my land. For years, rainwater would rush down, flooding my yard and causing all sorts of damage. It was a constant headache. So, I came up with what I thought was a pretty brilliant solution. I built a small, simple dam. Nothing crazy, just enough to control the water flow, create a little pond, and prevent my property from turning into a swamp every time it rained. It worked perfectly. The flooding stopped, my yard was saved, and the local wildlife even started to enjoy the new pond. I thought I was a genius. Then the HOA got involved. They sent me a letter, claiming my dam was an unauthorized modification and that I was illegally controlling a natural waterway. They slapped me with a $50,000 fine and demanded I remove the dam immediately. I tried to reason with them, explaining the history of flooding and how my solution was actually helping the ecosystem. They didn't care. Rules were rules, they said. Fine. They wanted me to remove the dam. Challenge accepted. I got my tools, went down to the creek, and dismantled the entire thing. Every last board and stone, and just as I predicted, the very next week, a huge storm rolled in. The water came rushing down the hill with nothing to slow it down. But this time, it didn't just flood my yard. Oh no, it kept going right into the yards of all my neighbors downhill from me, including the HOA president's meticulously manicured lawn. Suddenly, my phone was blowing up. It was my neighbors panicking about the floodwaters. The HOA president called me furious, demanding to know what happened. I just calmly said, I followed your orders. I removed the illegal dam. Now nature is handling it. The silence on the other end of the line was priceless. Let's just say my $50,000 fine was mysteriously revaluated and dropped the very next day. Sometimes, you just have to let people experience the consequences of their own rules. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.